guys. Now, here we're going to react in real time to his speech, his 4-minute speech that I told you guys about regarding the banks. Go ahead. We'll play it here.
Before I leave for California, I want to briefly speak about what's happening in Silicon Valley Bank and Signature Bank.
Why is he slurring
Today,
his
thanks
speech?
to the quick action of my administration over the past few days,
Does he have a
Americans can
brain
have
tumor?
confidence that the banking system
I hope
is
not.
safe.
I don't want Harris.
Your deposits will be there when you need them. Small businesses across the country, the deposit accounts at these banks can breathe easier knowing they'll be able to pay their workers and pay their bills.
Yeah,
And
rest
their
assured,
hardworking
guys,
employees can
Biden's on
breathe
the
easier
case.
as well. Last week, when we learned of the problems of the banks and the impact they could have on jobs of small businesses and banking system overall, I instructed my team to act quickly to protect these interests. And they've done that. They've done that. On Friday, the government regulator in charge, the FDIC, took control of Silicon Valley Bank's assets. And over the weekend, it took control of Signature Bank's assets. Treasury Secretary Yellen and a team of banking regulators have taken action, immediate action. And here are the highlights. First, all customers who had deposits in these banks can rest assured, rest assured they'll be protected and they'll have access to their money as of today. That includes small businesses across the country that bank there and need to make payroll, pay their bills, and stay open for business. No losses will be, and this is an important point, no losses will be borne by the taxpayers. Let me repeat that.
Yeah.
No losses will be borne by the taxpayers. Instead, the money will come from the fees that banks pay into the deposit insurance fund.
For now.
Because of the actions that our regulators have already taken, every American should feel confident that their deposits will be there if and when they need them.
No one feels
Second,
confident with you in charge.
the management of these banks will be fired. If the bank is taken over by FDIC, the people running the bank should not work there anymore.
Our country's been taken over by foreign interests.
Investors in the banks will not be protected. They knowingly took a risk,
changes his mind.
and when
He
the risk
realizes how
didn't
many of
pay
them
off,
donated to his
investors
campaign,
lose their
they'll all
money.
get it back.
That's how capitalism works. And fourth, there are important questions of how these banks got into the circumstance in the first place. We must get the full accounting of what happened and why those responsible can be held accountable. In my administration, no one is above the law.
I guess
And
Hunter
finally,
Biden changed
we
his
must
name to
reduce
no
the
one.
risks of this happening again. During the Obama-Biden administration, we put in place tough requirements on banks like Silicon Valley Bank and Signature Bank, including the Dodd-Frank law to make sure that the crisis we saw in 2008 would not happen again. Unfortunately, the last administration rolled back some of these requirements.
There he goes.
I'm going to ask
Blame the
Congress
last guy.
and the
That's
banking
what he'll do.
regulators to strengthen the rules for banks to make it less likely this kind of bank failure would happen again, and to protect American jobs and small businesses. Look, the bottom line is this. Americans can rest assured that our banking system is safe.
Not a joke.
Your deposits are safe. Let me also assure you, we will not stop at this. We'll do whatever is needed.
Your deposits
On top
are
of all
safe,
that,
but they're
let's
just
also
worth way
take
less
a look
than
at
they
a
were
moment,
3 years ago.
put the
because
situation in a
everything's
broader
more expensive.
context. We've made strong economic progress in the past 2 years.
Now he's going to
We've
stroke
created
his own
more than
dick.
12 million new jobs. More
Yeah, it's
jobs in
almost
2
like the
years than
economy
any
was
president
shut
has
down
ever created
for a year,
in a
and
single
everyone
four-year
lost their
term.
job, and then everyone went back to work.
Unemployment is
and you
below
went, "What?"
4% for 14 straight months.
Higher than it was under Trump.
Take-home pay for workers is going up, especially for lower and
Not at the
middle-income
same rate
workers.
as inflation.
And we've seen record numbers of people apply to start new businesses, more than 10 million of them.
That's
more
because
than
they're
10
starting
million
side hustles
applications
because
over
they
the
can't
last 2
afford
years starting
anything.
businesses. Now we need to keep the
You've also
program,
got
this
people
progress
coming out
going.
of retirement.
That's
taking
what
jobs.
swift action that my administration over the past few years is all about. Protecting depositors,
Oh, I thought you were
protecting
going to
the
say
banking
destroying
system,
the country.
protecting
on
the
purpose.
economic gains we've made together for the American people. Thank you, and God bless you, and may God protect our troops. See you in California.
Mr. President, what do you know right now about
And
why
then he
this
just walks
happened?
away blindly. At least he went to the right exit that time. May God protect our troops as they go in to fight the overdraft fees of the bank. Hey, thanks for watching. If you liked what you saw, be sure to click the link in the description to get the full episode on Rumble. If you prefer to listen along, you could actually get us on Spotify, Spreaker, and iHeartRadio. You can also go to www.outlawstreamers.com to learn more about not just my show, but tons of other great shows and all the exciting projects they have coming up. Follow my socials at Caleb Isn't Funny on Twitter and Instagram, at Caleb Salvatore Comedy on the Chinese Spy app that is TikTok, and be sure to like and subscribe to this YouTube channel. Thanks, and we'll see you every Saturday for brand new episodes of That's Based. Peace.